Warning. The ZeroDead podcast is made for mature audiences only. Content warnings can be found in the episode description.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Tangled Web We Weave, a COC podcast with two ladies and one keeper set in 1920s England. I will be your keeper, Luke, and let's meet our lovely players, Fe and Sanne. Say hello, Fe.
Hello.
Say hello, Sanne.
Hello.
And tonight we're playing The Haunting, Part 2 by Sandy Peterson. Enjoy. So, ladies, how did we finish last time? Oh yeah, that's right. As Morgana looks through the broken down wall, she turns on her flashlight and it shines through. As she sees an open coffin, at that moment, a hand grabs the side of the coffin and a fiendish-looking man appears climbing. Round one, ladies. So, Sanne, what do you do?
I guess shoot.
Give me a firearms check.
Firearms is 50 and I rolled a 28.
Roll the damage.
1d8. And I rolled a 7.
The undead fiend looks at you, takes a couple of shots to its side, and keeps on walking towards you. Faye, little Nina is sitting on a box with a knife that's trying to claw through this box at this moment. What do you do?
So I'm wondering, does Nina calculate that the moment that she stands up, the knife might get out of the box?
Yes. It's frantically going around the box, just stabbing at the sides, trying to cut through.
Okay, so like last time that Morgana tried to hold the knife, then she kind of almost killed herself, right?
Yes.
Nina will... Actually, she will wait. Can she do that? Can she hold her action?
She can hold her action, yes.
She will hold her action.
As Nina stays sitting on the box waiting, the undead fiend is about to reach Morgana. Morgana is reloading her pistol, is she not? Or...
Yeah, absolutely. And I really want to take aim at the head.
Aim at the head, so that be you need a hard success for that?
Oof, okay.
You roll it.
No, I rolled a 55. That's over.
Got to push the roll.
Yes. How does that work again?
You have to describe what you're doing differently. So would you say that you fired sequentially, like you could look a potluck at another shot?
Yeah. Yeah, I do that.
Well, roll it.
Ooh, hell yeah! I rolled a 13.
Roll the damage.
Roll the damage. 6.
6. The shot does indeed hit the head. The bullet flies straight through. Basically, the back end of the fiend's head is just completely exploded. But it's still moving towards you, while you can hear it saying to you,
"This is my house."
Nina.
Yes.
The knife is trying to stab its way through this box. The box won't hold for much longer. You're starting to see the tip of the knife coming through on certain sides as it's breaking through the wooden crate that you've placed over the top of it. You're holding your action. What do you do?
Now, I thought of something. Nina, her dexterity is good. So I was thinking of trying to catch the knife under the box.
Yes.
But like as the moment I catch, I throw in the thing, you know, like not really holding it. Well, holding for a few seconds, but can I try to do that?
But so as you take off the top of the box, you're going to catch the knife as it's flying up towards you.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I can try to use my dexterity, which is really good.
Well, you're going to have to give me a hard success because this is very finesse work here.
Okay, so hard success would be 14 because my dexterity is 70.
No, it'd be 35.
Oh, 35 is the half of it. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Not good. 70. Which is my dexterity, actually.
Yes. It's hard to say that you could push the roll on this because what's happening is literally is you're now pulling off the box. The knife is turned towards you and started flying at breakneck speed at you. And it slices across your collar. And you take a little nick as it flies past you. Take 1 HP damage.
Okay.
The knife flies straight into the fiend's hand. He is now holding the knife. He's just out of reach of Morgana. Morgana, what do you do?
So he just said that this is his house, right?
Yes.
Do I, as a sham psychic, feel that I could try and persuade him to sort of, I don't know, like fast talk almost? Like tell him like, I can help you, don't worry, or I don't know.
Oh, that'd be lovely, but you've already blown his jaw off and half his head off by this point.
Yeah, but I didn't know he was the owner of this house.
It's like, oops.
Ah, damn it, okay. In that case, can I run past him and look in the coffin?
Give me a dexterity roll.
Dexterity?
Dexterity. Tonight's word that Luke can't pronounce is dexterity.
42 under 50.
You slip under its shoulder as the knife was coming towards you, and you're now running towards the coffin. You get to the coffin, it's an empty coffin. The fiend is now turning round towards you.
Is there a name on the coffin?
No, it's a blank coffin. Nina, you've just taken a bit of damage to your shoulder. You're bleeding a tiny bit. The knife has just flew past you. You're standing there in the basement. You're watching Morgana having a firefight.
Well, the thing is going back to Morgana, right?
Yes.
Okay. I will keep fighting the knife because it seems that I can't help.
The knife is in the hand of...
Oh, the thing has grabbed already. Oh, okay. Easy now. At least they're together. Okay. In that case, Nina will do a turning. I don't know how you say that. Like almost like a cartwheel. And the idea is to kick the thing away with her foot while she does that.
But try and swipe the fiend's feet.
No, more like I was thinking more aiming to the chest to kind of pull it back, like you gave a push, but instead with your hands, you did it with your foot.
Give me a fighting brawl.
35. Oh, mine is 25. So, no.
You run, jump off onto both feet, trying dead center for the chest. Your legs connect. You slide down and hit the floor. It did nothing. Morgana.
I want to do a spot hidden check to see if there's anything around me that would tell me who this person is.
Do me a spotting check.
14 under 45.
Is that a hard success?
That is a hard success, yes.
As you look at this fiend, you look down at its clothing. You see, embroiled onto his jacket, Webster. This is Mr. Webster.
The original owner of this house, right?
Yes.
Or no?
Would you like any action?
I don't know. I want to try and stab him in the eyeball.
We'll go for it then. I'd say that's a fighting brawl.
Yeah. I want to do it with dexterity.
So give me a dexterity roll.
39 under 50. And my dagger is 1d8 plus db damage bonus, which is 0, so it's 1d8. And I rolled a 5. Oh, 7, 6, 5. Interesting.
Oh, lovely.
Ooh.
Well, with the 5 damage, you run, you jump, knife in hand, you come down and stab him straight through the eyeball. As he turns to ash, right in front of you, he is gone. What do you do?
What happened to the knife?
The knife dropped to the floor.
I'm going to pick up the knife, and I'm going to wipe it on my dress, and I'm going to give it to Nina and say, I'm pretty sure you will wield this very well.
I will accept it. A bit worried about having it and scared that it can be possessed again, but...
Would one of you like to give me an occult check on the knife?
Yeah. 41. Sorry, I'll swallow my food and say 41 under 55? Yeah.
You look over the knife. It's just an ordinary hunting knife. There is no magic to be held with this knife. It's not fighting against you anymore. It's not doing anything out of the ordinary.
Nina, I don't think you have to worry about this knife. Any traces of whatever that man was, the original owner of this house, are gone. Since he's gone.
That was something.
Oh, yeah. There was definitely something.
Do you think you know who he is? Because I don't think Nina understands who he is yet, right?
Yeah. Are his clothes still on the floor? Is it like one of those Buffy the Vampire Slayer things where they all just completely disappear? Or are the clothes there? Yeah.
Just turned into fire and ash.
It said Webster on his clothing.
Oh.
I believe it was the original owner of the house that was buried inside the house. Why he was buried inside the house? I think the house is clear now.
I think so too. What time is it in
Yeah, I wondered as well.
the story?
Well, if you walk upstairs, you'll be able to look out of a window.
That's too easy.
Okay, so I think we'll do that. Nina would look around a bit in the basement to see if she finds anything interesting. And by interesting, I mean like something, wine or, some booze. Not that she drinks. She doesn't really drink that much. She tries to be an athlete, but, it's always nice. Which roll?
A luck roll.
A luck roll, okay. 44. 44, it's a success or something.
It's a success or something. It could be anything.
I love this.
So it's under 44 under 70.
You do indeed find a couple of bottles of wine. You find the right family's belongings from when they left.
Okay. Nice. So before we go upstairs, she will grab those ones. So let's go. Let's go upstairs. I thought that the windows were kind of locked.
No, they're not locked.
Okay.
You mean like boarded up?
Yeah, I thought that they were like that.
No. It's only been a few months since the Wright family disappeared. So, if anything, it just looks more like there's mold on the windows. They're all dusty.
Yeah, dusty.
Oh, did the house change in any way with the death of the old owner? Like, does it feel a bit less creepy?
Yes, you get a little feeling that there is hope, that maybe this house can become a home again. But nothing has changed inside physically.
Okay, so Nina looks at Morgana and...
Is it morning or do we have like time to drink and nap, I guess?
As you look out the window, you notice that the sun is starting to rise.
Oh.
I think Mr. Knott will be happy to know that his house is free.
Yeah, I don't think we should tell him about what's gone on, but maybe that we were... Well, he will see the coffin, right?
Well, yeah, I guess he will see some of the stuff, but also we shouldn't tell him everything because he didn't tell us everything.
Absolutely, he didn't tell us everything.
But he does owe us some more money, right?
Oh yeah, he owes us quite a lot more money.
All right.
What was it, £60 all in all, or £60 each time?
I don't remember. I think it was all in all.
And he paid you £30 up front?
Yeah.
Indeed. I think Morgana brought luggage with some badges and stuff, so we'll collect that. Are we going back to the circus?
Well, we have to get our payment first.
Isn't it quite early?
Yeah.
Maybe we could go to the circus and eat something, sleep a bit, and then before practice we can go.
But the deal was that we were staying overnight, so I think we have to meet him here. I mean, if you want to run back and forth, that's fine. I think one of us...
No, it's okay.
Stay.
We can stay. It's all right.
I mean, you're more than welcome to come and go, as you say. It's literally the crack of dawn. He will not be here for a fair few hours.
I just want to drink wine. Is there a music player?
Well, let me see if I can find some lovely music for you. You're drinking wine.
So if Morgana is drinking wine and listening to music, Nina will just make a little bed on any couch she finds downstairs in the living room and take a nap.
Perfect. I love this music.
You're taking up residence inside the house?
Yeah, since there's nothing to fear anymore. Seems like the best thing to do.
Are you sitting down on the furniture?
Yeah, I'm not going to sit rat-infested furniture.
Ah, so you did remember.
I do remember. I'll grab one of the cushions.
You sit on the cushion. You relax. Are you napping?
No.
I am. If I found something clean enough to lie down on, maybe I used some of the blankets or bed sheets Morgana brought. But definitely Nina is taking a little nap. She also likes the music that is playing.
Are you both drinking?
No.
So Nina is lying down and started to nap, nod off, as the radio is playing along with this lovely melody in the background. Morgana, are you drinking?
I'm steadily drinking a bottle of wine.
I feel like this is going to have some effect on your body.
Probably, yeah. But it's also like, what the fuck did just happen, right?
Yes, so I'm glad you both said that. Because Nina just seen an undead fiend nearly attack and murder her friend.
It's important to remember that Nina has 43 of sanity.
Yeah.
So she has lost so much of her mind. Some stuff just... She's like, let me sleep on
Not
it.
how that works, baby.
What do I need to roll?
Roll me a luck roll, actually, firstly, because I've got a nice little idea here.
40. It's under 69.
So, Nina, due to your lovely luck, I'm going to say this is basically like a stress-induced nap.
Yeah.
You're just so done with everything that you just lie down, exhausted, on the floor. And you nod off and fall to sleep.
I agree. I think, honestly, she was not necessarily going to try to kill the thing. I don't know what she was. She maybe thought that they could talk it out. Even like you mentioned, like they didn't even have, the thing didn't have a head anymore. But she was still a bit in the what do we do type of thing. So I don't think she understands yet what happened.
He's just done with everything. Done with life at the moment. As Morgana sips on her wine.
And also, if Morgana is fine, she seems fine. Nina feels fine. It's like it's safe if she sees Morgana.
I'll take a sanity roll for this, absolutely. Because the moment that Nina falls asleep, I start freaking out. Like, what the fuck actually happened?
She's like, it's okay. Oh, okay. Whew.
Yeah. I have those moments very often. Like, make sure everyone else is fine. And then once everyone else is fine, I start freaking out.
She calmed me so much I nap, and now she's freaking out.
Ooh, I'm very lucky. I rolled 79 under 80.
Just made it, but of course, a lovely success. So 1 sanity damage.
79 then.
So, as the light starts coming through the window, it's a new dawn, a new day, a new life.
And I'm feeling good.
As you look around, you see the people getting up for their morning chores, the baker getting into his building. I'm trying to think of not medieval England, but Victorian England, let's think. So the butcher will be going to work, the lovely postman will be going past, a couple of carriages, the sweet shop owner on the corner, the landlord gets outside and swings his flannel out on for some reason, all the dust at the door. Everyone's getting on with their daily lives. And you see Mr. Knott appear outside the house. Morgana, what do you do?
Invite him in.
Do you wake me up?
Yeah.
Otherwise, I would be just napping while you talk to him.
Mr. Knott approaches the door, but doesn't go through. He's standing on the doorstep with £30 in his hands.
I think there's something you need to see, Mr. Knott.
I'm not going in there.
Don't worry, we've gotten rid of whatever was in here.
Yeah, I'm sure you have.
No, I promise you that we've gotten rid of whatever was in here.
Well, splendid. I don't need to go in then, do I?
Well, I think you might want to assess some stuff, because I don't think you are aware of the state that this house is in.
Oh, it's going to need a clean, of course.
Oh, it's going to need more than a clean.
Give me a fast talk roll.
Okay. My fast talk is 60. 57 under 60.
Mr. Knott looks at you. Have you really got it?
You're not afraid, are you, Mr. Knott?
Well, of course I am. I mean, I'm an upstanding landlord, of course, you know. I've got a reputation to withhold.
I understand.
Upstand here. Can't be having all this nonsense, this myth going around, can you?
Well, I mean, it would mean a lot for people to see you go in and out of the house. Because it would show that if you are afraid of the house, other people won't go in it. See what I'm saying there, Mr. Knott? So just step in. We're here. We survived.
He nods his head, walks in after you. Okay, let's make this quick.
I would like to show you something in the basement, Mr. Knott.
Why does it always sound ominous when people say that? Especially coming from a bloody mystic. Come on, then. Lead the way. Come on, quick. Let's make this quick.
Yeah, so I go down to the basement and I want to show him that Mr. Webster's coffin was sort of bricked into the building.
Is it still there?
The coffin's still there, yeah.
Is everything still there?
But he's
The
not there.
coffin's there. Yeah, he's not
okay,
there. The
good.
coffin is.
No, I mean, I don't know. The house is weird. What if it cleaned up by itself?
That's a point, actually. Yeah, but no. That goes beyond the scope of this adventure.
Yeah, it's not the night floors where when you kill someone and then you step out and then you go back in, he's fucking there.
Hi.
So I think now you understand why we needed you to enter the house.
Yes.
You brought me down here for an empty coffin.
Yes. Well, the coffin wasn't empty when we arrived. And we didn't know that there was a coffin.
You're telling me I told you to spend one night in this house, and you've destroyed a wall and shown me some secret compartment with the coffin?
I don't think you are, because if you know that I could get rid of this, I can also invite it back in, and I want to do a psychology roll for this.
No. He's instantly fighting back against this. No. Okay, £60. That's what we said.
That's what we said.
There's your £30. You drive a hard bargain.
Great.
But I like you, Morgana. It's a pleasure doing business with you.
Pleasure doing business with you. One more thing.
No, I'm going.
No, there's nothing to do with anything occult. You might have a rat infestation in this house, and there's mold everywhere.
Yeah, I can still sell it to the right person. I don't care.
If I realize that you're not taking care of that and you're renting it out to people, I can invite whatever was there back into the house.
Right, if you just want to file a complaint with the local councilman, he'll be able to sort that out for you. That goes beyond my job. I'll just rent the building.
Well, if you rent the building, isn't your responsibility to make sure that the building is livable?
Thank you, Nina.
This is the Roaring 20s, love. You can do whatever you like.
Well, we will make sure that everybody knows that there is a rat infestation in the house.
Absolutely.
What do you want for this to go away? That's the bottom line.
Throw in another 30, and we'll be quiet.
30.
We'll be out of your
Another
hair.
30.
And I start, waving my fingers because you know what I can do, don't you?
Mr. Knott is completely defeated at this point and hands over another £30. Well done, ladies. You've just earned £90 for spending a night in a haunted house.
Yeah.
Perfect.
And we had to survive it.
And you did.
We did.
We did.
Mr. Knott leaves the house. What do? You're standing in the basement, next to an open coffin.
Is there still some ashes from the guy that we, the guy that we killed?
Give me a spot in roll.
Nah, 93, nah.
It's just appeared with the rest of the dust in the building. You can't decipher anything.
Yeah, which is like drywall and which is
Yes.
ashes.
Part of the wall that you've just smashed down, part of the gypsum all over the floor with the plaster.
Sorry, Nina.
Now we should go, I think. Yeah, did you sleep?
No.
That's what I'm saying. We need to go. You need to take a rest. And also Walter might be wondering where we are by now.
Here's 45 pounds.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. Good money.
Nina will make a little roll and just put it inside of her pocket.
You might want to hold on more onto that, because £45 in 1920s England is worth a very pretty penny.
But nobody knows that she's wearing that. It doesn't show it in her pocket.
Look, a big note shoved in. Yep,
Nina will run out to the front of the house to see if she can get the type of taxi of that time.
A carriage.
A carriage.
There were cars in the 1920s.
Not many, though.
Yeah, and probably not in small towns, no.
You're in Ashby-de-la-Zouch.
Which is an actual place.
Yes. It's my favourite town name I like to travel through. You run outside. You hail taxi, carriage, taxi, carriage. I don't know what to say.
Horse.
Hey, you, horse.
Horse!
Oi, horse!
Hey, you! Stop!
A man stops on his carriage. Yes, little lady?
Can you take me and my friend to the circus?
Oh, of course.
All right, thank you. Can you help us with the luggage, please?
He gets off, he helps you with the luggage, fastens it all up, and you're heading off into the new dawn, towards the carnival. So, ladies, you make it to the carnival entrance. As you look around, all the stalls are gearing up for the grand opening night of the carnival. Walter immediately spots you and heads over to you. Girls, nice to finally turn up. David had to set up your tent last night and kind of got in a little accident, and he's not too happy about it. You might want to go and see him. Look, you're already late, you got a lot of work to do, we better get to it. Walter walks away. You see everyone setting up the stalls around you. Where do you go?
I will go to David because he set up my stall.
Wait, before Morgana goes, Nina will call her and give her a big hug. And she will say, thank you for saving us.
Don't worry. You would have done the same. And, I mean, £45 each.
Just for that little Nina, I'm going to give you 2 sanity points. Because
Nice. I need it.
you needed a nice wholesome hug from your friend.
Nice, 2 points.
Also, I just want to say that when I said £45, I brought my finger to my lips and said, shh. But this is an audio medium, so
Yes.
I would just like to say that.
I was just going to make a comment about that because it's really good that you said that, because I was planning on making Nina to just take that money and be counting like while she's walking to her tent. Just openly counting. So it's good that you did shh. Because now she's going to be like, oh, okay, I will do that when I'm in my trailer. And she will run to her trailer, change her clothes, keep that money in a safe place, you know, like those under the floor type of thing. Get dressed and get ready to go.
You both run off to the trailer.
No, I go see David.
Morgana walks into the back area, the staff-only area of the carnival, into the trailers. You see David sitting, almost crying to himself, on a stack of hay outside a fire. And you're greeted by David, who is a strong man in the circus act. And he's pulled his arm muscle. He's holding it, almost crying under his breath. As you look at him, you're seeing a big burly man with a big massive moustache, the stereotypical strong man from the 1920s. But he seems sad. Morgana, you alright, love?
I'm fine. What's wrong with you? What happened?
See, when I was pulling up your tent, slipped on the mud. Banged my arm. I can't lift nothing tonight. I can't earn no money.
I'm so sorry.
It's actually making me tear up. I'm getting in
I was gonna
character
say,
here.
You're actually really going to start crying.
I'm a better actor than I realised. How dare I?
You're amazing. I'll give David a hug and I'll say, don't tell anyone about this, but here's £20.
£20?
Yes, I feel very sorry about you having to do that all by yourself and then slipping and not having an income for a couple of days.
This is like a month's worth of wages for
I
me.
know. I know.
Morgana, I can't thank you enough.
It's fine. Don't worry. I grab one of my amulets as well and I put it on his neck and I go, also this will help you heal faster. Absolutely does not, but he doesn't know that. It'll make him feel better.
David tries to stand up, tries to give you a hug, realises he's got a really bad arm, and grabs his arm again. Oh! thank you, Morgana. I'm gonna go lie down now.
I just hug his arm. His
Ow,
one
ow, ow,
other
ow,
arm,
ow,
other
ow,
arm.
oh.
Of course, Jesus.
Good night, Morgana. Thank you.
Good night. I hope you feel better soon.
Thank you, Morgana. I'm gonna give you 2 sanity then.
Yeah, I'll go over because I've only lost 1.
Oh, we'll go back to your original sanity.
Awesome.
Because you did something wholesome and you helped a friend.
Of course. David.
Good deeds. The grand opening. Mystic Morgana's palm reading and tarot. We see a figure enter. He's greeted by a table with 2 chairs either side and a crystal ball in the middle. A man sits down and waits. A lady appears from behind a curtain. It's Mystic Morgana.
Welcome.
I was going to say, take it away, Morgana. Your first customer.
Welcome.
Hello.
What's your name?
Stephen.
Stephen, how can I help you?
Well, you do tarot readings, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
Well, that sounds interesting.
I mean, what would you like to know? What would you like to know more about? Is it your past, your present, your future? Is there a particular topic that you want to explore, or anything that you would like to know? Maybe get in contact with some of your deceased loved ones?
Well, I was thinking more about our future.
Your future, of course.
Wow. Am I going to be rich?
Oh, you want to know about riches? Show me your hand.
Stephen puts out his palm of his hand. Oh, did you want this hand? And he puts out his other palm. Well, this hand, I don't... and he holds out his hands towards you. I don't know, just do your thing, weird lady.
Your right hand, please.
Puts out his right hand, palm to you. As the camera pans out, and behind the little curtain is Nina. The camera pans back in. Oh, just do your thing, weird lady.
Can you put the other hand on the table? Like palm down.
Puts his other hand palm down on the table.
And then I hold his hand, and I make sure to hold it with both hands, so one hand underneath and one hand on top, tracing the lines, the lines on your palm. So I follow it and I say, "Oh, that's very interesting. See? This line signifies the longevity of your life. And I have to tell you that it's quite long. So I can tell you'll become quite an old man."
Ooh, nice.
You see the other line, this one, the one in the middle, that one shows you how lucky you are in love. Tell me, Stephen, are you currently dating or are you married? Is there anyone that you fancy?
There is, but I don't think they fancy me.
Oh. Well, I think actually you'll become... There's a little bit of a break in it, so it might not happen just yet, but eventually you'll find your true love, Stephen. And she will love you back as well. And now to the point that we wanted to discuss. The riches.
The riches? Am I going to be rich?
You're going to have to work hard, Stephen, but your hard work will pay off. I can see that maybe not next year, but the year after, you'll get into some really good fortune when it comes to money. And you will use that money wisely. You'll make some investments which will pay out even more. But it's important, Stephen, for you to know that you have to be wise with your money, because there will be someone who's trying to betray you.
Who's trying to betray me?
It looks like... Wait, let me look at your other hand. Place this hand down. Now let me look at your other hand.
He raises his other hand.
And at the moment that I say that, and that he does that, which is a little bit of a distraction, I cough to let Nina know that we're doing the changing of the hands.
Very well. So I guess Nina was very quiet, hidden behind all the curtains. And she understands the signal. But I have a question to Sanne, not to Morgana.
Yeah?
Did Morgana get something from him already, or...?
No, not yet.
Okay. So my question for Duke is, did she see anything of value when she was observing this conversation?
Well, I'd say Morgana do spot hidden.
Morgana? Go,
no,
Morgana.
Nina.
Well, no, because you're the one that's viewing. You're the one that's eyeing up the mark, Morgana.
That's true.
I'm the action.
35 under 45.
You notice that this man is very affluent. He is wearing a three-piece suit. He's come dressed up to the carnival. Almost like he is a banker.
Well, she's already wealthy.
Yes. And of course you notice the certain things like when you raised his palm of his left hand, a very nice gold watch. But this man is very, very vain. He also has a pocket watch hanging from his jacket. Just for style. I'm sure he's got more on him.
Yeah, he must have a fat stack of cash in his wallet.
Okay. I think when Morgana is holding his hands, it feels that the pocket area is a bit more free. And just to confirm with Morgana, her tent has a lot of cloths, right? It has a lot of...
There's a lot of cloths and a single spotlight that's flying down into the middle. So...
Mostly focused on the crystal ball.
yeah, so everything is really lit up where them two are, and they can't really see anything. And they're surrounded by curtains that are just floating in the wind.
Yeah, and there's little trinkets at the hanging from the ceiling, so that there's sometimes they intermingle, and there's like little bings, and it's quite ethereal.
I can see it. All right. So while they were having the first conversation, Nina was already observing, and she had to hold herself to not laugh when she knows Morgana is saying a lot of bullshit. And sometimes good advice. Sometimes, like she gave also good advice to the guy. She will just wait. She's really like focused. It's her, almost like when she's on stage. She's just waiting for the sign. And when Morgana gives her the sign, like she just did, Nina slips, I don't know how, slides down very quietly. And if possible, with one wipe, with one movement, she will take the clock pocket watch.
You give me a dexterity roll.
55 under 70.
You got that one. What have you got in stealth?
In stealth,
Related to dexterity as well, right?
yeah, I got 50 on stealth.
Well, I'll just give you that one because this isn't your first radio, Faye.
Oh, it
Radio?
is not. It's the way I say it.
Yes, exactly.
It is not my first
Rodeo.
radio.
Oh, no. It's the way Faye says it.
Yeah, it's the way I say it. It's not my first radio, indeed. And I also have well, actually my sleight of hand is 55 as well.
Oh, that's what I was looking for, sleight of hand. But you got 55 out of 55 there, didn't you? Meets it, beats it. Nina, you crawl around the edge of the tent, put your hand out, and you pick off the pocket watch with no incident.
I have a question though. Did anybody from the circus saw us? Any of our team? Nobody.
No. Because it's like a tent within inside a tent.
Nice.
It's just a load of like drapes and everything in the tent. So you've got like a little secret corridor that goes round.
Does even Morgana see me doing, or she just trusts that I did? Wow.
Oh no, Morgana will probably see like a little hand appear just from behind the curtain. Yeah, just poking through and then pulling back.
No, because if I look away from him and if I don't look in the eyes,
true.
he'll know what I'm looking at and he'll check. I'm laser focused on him.
It's like that corner, when you see the Pt.2, I don't know how you say that in English.
Peripheral. Yeah.
Peripheral vision.
Another difficult word, people.
Periphery. So the hand retracts and you have the pocket watch. Morgana, the camera focuses back up on you. You're still doing your reading. You're now holding both his hands.
Yeah, and I actually go a little bit closer and I look him like straight in the eyes and go, it will be one of your family members that will try to betray you and will try to swindle you out of money.
Bum, bum, bum.
Stephen stands up in disgust. I knew Robert would be up to something. Turns around and storms out of your tent. After
Without
leaving a sixpence.
paying?
Yes.
Oh, good.
Leaving a sixpence on the table.
Well, that was easy.
It was easy.
So when Nina sees the guy coming out, she waits a little bit and comes in. And she says, so it's Bob.
It's always Bob. Bob's
Bobbert.
Robert. I got something for you, and I'll give her the watch.
Great. Can I do a value check on it?
Of course. That would be
Appraised.
appraise. Oh, there actually is a thing for it. I bet you're good in appraise, aren't you?
35, but I rolled a 37, so can I spend
2 luck.
2 luck, yeah.
It is a solid gold pocket watch, engraved with Robert Mosley.
Oh! So he might have already got it from his fucking uncle.
Yes.
We're gonna have to get rid of the inscription, otherwise we won't be able to sell it, but this is worth quite a lot of money.
Oh, you can keep it hidden, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. I have a question. Through the afternoon, while we were working the things before the circus started, did Nina hear anything about the house? Did people talk about it? Was something like people were talking, or it kept quiet, nobody mentioned it?
Give me a listen check.
Ooh, not good. Listen. Ooh, no. It's under 78, under 20.
Over.
I was going to say under 20.
Did I say over?
No, you said under.
No, but it's 78. Under?
Yeah. No, over.
Oh, over.
Maths
Oh my
with
God,
Faye.
what's
Our brains are so broken. Wow.
But I don't think I heard anything.
No, you didn't hear nothing.
Yeah.
Maybe you was looking around as well, so maybe give me a spot in check. Morgana, when you was walking around, give me a spot in check as well.
Sure.
31.
9. Under 45, so that's exactly a critical, isn't it?
Well, with the critical, that would be perfect. Because both of you have spotted Mr. Knott walking around the carnival all day. He's been going up to different people that are entering the carnival and leaving the carnival. He's been smiling, laughing, and joking with everyone. So you can deduce that he's telling his lovely little lie that you've removed the stuff from the house. The curse is gone.
Well, he's not really lying. We did really fucking destroy like an undead spirit. Or a zombie.
I don't think he has taken care of the problems of the house.
Oh, absolutely not.
He doesn't believe you, though. Remember, Mr. Knott, all he saw was you destroy a wall and show him a coffin. Of a secret room he didn't realise was there.
But let's be honest. He knew something weird was going on. Like,
Yes.
besides, robbers, or... He knew something. But I was wondering about the people that went crazy, like the guy that got completely lost his mind. He probably saw this, right?
Yes.
All these people. So I think at some point I would be like sitting with Morgana, maybe after the circus, like when the circus is finished for the night. I would join her and mention that like the poor man have seen that, and that's why he went crazy.
That's lovely you said that, Nina, but you haven't done your knife throwing show yet. It's on in the main tent right now.
Yay!
And you're still in Morgana's tent.
That's true.
You hear Ilya shouting for you, Nina, Nina.
Yes.
There you are, Nina, Nina. We must go. It's time to go.
Elliot, I know. I'm getting ready. I'm ready. Let's go.
Are you okay, Nina? You don't sound very sure of yourself.
I am perfectly well. How are you?
I'm anxious. I'm waiting for you. Come on, throw knives at me, little Nina. Let's go.
Let's do this.
Ilya and Nina walk off, get into the main tent. They're presented on stage by, of course, Walter. And now up the knife throwing show with lovely little Nina and Ilya. Everyone, round of applause. The crowd goes wild. So you're on stage now. You have your knives in hand. Ilya walks up to the target, gives you the resounding nod and the same. You know what to do, Nina. Come on. Give me a dexterity roll.
Didn't know I would have to do that. Poor Elia.
Instantly kill Ilya in the first episode.
Whoops.
I must say that she starts the show with very basic throwing. She doesn't do much, just the standard.
Okay, so we'll say the first throw that you're going to do will be a round of knives into just a target. There's no one standing in front of the target.
Okay, yeah. It's, like she grows the presentation as it goes. So she starts with just that's very... So does that mean that I can roll again?
Did you really fail? This is amazing.
It's not a fail, but it is a fail because mine is so high. My throwing is 80, right? And I rolled a 81.
You could use luck.
You could use luck, yeah.
Oh, okay. So I will use one luck.
As you're throwing your knives, you throw 3 knives into a target. The first knife hits the bullseye. The second knife hits the first knife, knocks it out, and hits the bullseye. The third knife sadly bounces off and hits the floor. As the crowd goes, oh, you go into the next round.
Okay. Nina, how do you say? She does like a bow to appreciate. Grabs the knives. And this time, she will do one without Elliot. She will do one knife throwing. So she does 1, 2 with her hands. And the third one, she does a back. Well, I need to know the name of these things. But the backflip.
First it's Ilya.
It's Ilya.
Ilya.
Yeah. You've named him Elia?
Elliot.
Elliot?
I feel like grandma trying to make a right name.
It's like my mom calling me every name but mine.
So Ilya, or now known as Robert.
Yeah, Bob.
Bob.
Bob the Russian.
Bob the Russian. Bob. They call me Bob.
All right.
Because no one can pronounce my name.
Back off. Yeah. Okay. So I was saying, she will throw one knife with one hand, the other with the other hand, and then she will do a backflip, and then throw the third one with her hand.
Give me a dexterity roll, and then give me a luck roll.
Dexterity 6.
Fucking yeah.
And what is the next one?
A luck roll.
Luck 57. Under 68.
You don't look sure of yourself, but
No, it's because it's because my character, she didn't change the luck, but it was 69 and I just lost one. So now it's 68.
So Nina looks at Ilya, throws a knife under one arm. It goes poof into the board behind him. You throw the other knife with your offhand, giving a little cheeky wink to the audience as you do it, not even looking. Poof. Goes right under his other arm. And of course, then you do your Magnus Opus. You do a backflip, flick the knife, goes right between his legs, right next to his privates.
Ooh.
Into the board. You see a sigh of relief on Ilya's face. Woo! Well done, girl. Well done. Well done. As he quite, let's just say, delicately lifts himself up slightly over the knife and away from the board. You both get together and you give a bow. Walter, oh, thank you. Give a round of applause to Lil Nina and Ilya, the knife thrower team. On to the next act, the lion.
Can I say one thing? While they're doing that, and while everyone is like on the tips of their chairs, is that what you say it?
The edge of your seat.
Edge of their seat.
Tip of the chair. It's like you shoved it through a thesaurus there. Tip of your chair instead of edge of your seat.
It's exactly what I would say. I love it.
Well, let's redo this so I can splice this in. Then so the camera pans out, and we see Morgana under the bleachers. She's currently sitting waiting for the signal as she flicking the dirt from under her fingernails, looking bored, wishing she had a bottle of wine in her hand right about now. Nina, what would you say the signal would be?
Well, I think that she knows when we are thanking the audience, when we are bowing to the audience. She would know it's the time for
No, but
whatever.
this is before. It would have to be like the moment that you start throwing the 3 knives. Because that's the time when people are at the edge of their seats.
I was going to say that the last thing she does in the stage is that she throws one knife with her foot and not with her hand. So she grabs the knife, like how people grab stuff with their foot?
Yes.
And with the black flip, when she does the back flip, she aims and throws and...
Throws it with the toes.
Yes, only one. And Elia...
Didn't say it right, but okay.
It's not Elia.
Yeah, E.
It's not an E, it's an I.
Oh, this is my...
Ilia.
It's Portuguese, I would say.
Next episode, we're renaming Ilia.
Yes.
Sorry, Ilia.
Ilia is dead.
So Victor.
Elia. Okay, again.
Ilia. Yeah.
Ilia will be standing on his hands also, not on his foot. It will be back.
Well, shall we say, to be more theatrical, he's attached to a spinning,
to the board.
rotating board.
Oh, yeah. Yes, so let's say that. So Nina will throw the knife with her foot, and he will be in the wheel.
Well, at the moment that the crowd goes, oh, ooh, and then everyone's on the edge of the seat, Morgana, give me a spot hidden roll.
I'm specifically looking for Mr. Not in the audience.
I'll give that as a normal roll instead of a hard
Okay.
success.
Ooh, 19 under 45.
Well, you got a hard success. Yes, you're right behind him. He sat on the bleachers watching the show.
I know he has a lot of money because he can dish out, 90 pounds. So I will. I want to carefully remove his wallet and leave a couple of notes, but take the biggest notes out.
Give me a sleight of hand check.
Ooh, 40. I need to roll under 40. No, not working. 76.
Ooh, would you like to try and push this?
I do want to try and push it.
How would you do things different? You're starting to pull now, and he may feel a slight tug.
I think I want to push the person next to him so that they get distracted from behind.
Give me the roll.
I rolled a 1.
I was just going to ask if I can help, but you don't need help.
You slightly pinch the heel of the person next to Mr. Knott from underneath the bleachers. Oh, ooh, was that you? As the man turns straight and looks at Mr. Knott. What have you just kicked me for? Mr. Knott looks back at him all confused. What are you even on about? You just bit my leg. No, I didn't. Yeah, you did. No, you didn't. And they're now in a little tussle with each other, so they're very much distracted at this moment. And Morgana has reached back in, has pulled Mr. Knott's wallet, and took out another lovely £20 out of his wallet. And she slyly puts the wallet back in.
No, actually, I put it on the floor. Yeah, so it looks like it fell out.
Very smart. Are
It's
you
not
gonna
her
stay
first
there?
raid, I'm sorry.
No, I'm going to
This
go
is not
away.
her- no, say it, Face, say the words, say the words.
It's not her first radio.
It's not her first radio, so that's what I'm going to call the series. This isn't our first radio.
It is our first rodeo, though, but not our first radio.
Not our first radio.
Yeah, no, she goes instantly.
Morgana walks under the bleachers in the little secret area, just flicking through. £20, stuffs it down her top, and runs out of the tent. Nina finishes her show, takes her final bow, and walks outside to meet. Nina walks past the lion and the lion tamer. Do you pet the lion?
Do you pet the lion?
Do you pet the lion, Nina? No. Good girl.
No.
You both meet up outside again. But a figure is appearing outside of the tent. It's Mr. Knott. Morgana. Oh no, that was you. Give it back.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, I think we do. But how would you make to earn that money instead of stealing it from me?
What have you got? Because you're no ordinary landlord, are you, Mr. Knott?
Well, you're not no ordinary mystic, though, are you?
Touche.
Touche indeed.
I might have a job for you. I've been talking to Walter today. I might have another property in the next town that you visit. What say you?
I mean, if it's another zombie, then that's going to get boring really quickly.
Oh, no, this is just a clean-up deal.
Cleanup of what?
Well, you'll have to find out next week.